Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your February 2021 monthly astrology and tarot reading. I hope you are doing great out there. I love hanging out with my Scorpios, and I welcome you back to the channel. And if it's your first time here, thank you so much for visiting with me. As always, I invite you to reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family if you are so led to do so. Scorpio, as you know, these are general readings. They will not resonate with every single Scorpio out there, so please take what makes sense to you and leave the rest behind. These will mostly correspond with Scorpio Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, and we use those because those are the most personal points in the astrology chart. But if you have other placements in your natal chart in Scorpio or other points in Scorpio, or you just feel led to be here today, you're probably meant to be here listening to these messages. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use, or would like to leave a donation for the channel, all those links and info are down below in the description box. So I'm going to start out today, Scorpio, with a couple of tuning forks. We're going to just start out with some sonic vibration and therapy to help cleanse and clear and focus our mind and get us ready for the messages coming through. And today for you, I will be using the Earth fork for grounding, the Sun fork for confidence and self-esteem, and the Pluto fork. This is the vibration of your ruling planet, Scorpio. So let's just close our eyes if you're in a good place to do so. Take a few deep breaths, and we're just going to connect a little deeper with your energy. We're just going to burn a little bit of sage here as well, around the table, around myself, and for you out there traveling through the airwaves there, Scorpio, just to get all the vibes nice and clear for us. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm going to start with some oracle cards. We're going to look at some major themes before we get deeper into the tarot and into the astrology. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show me what you have for Scorpio coming through for this month of February 2021. Please share any messages, intuitions that you have with me for them, and help me communicate those as clear as possible. As always, thank you so much for your help. Oh, Scorpio, the patience card is coming up. Patience and longevity, I would say, with the energy of the crane spirit there that's pictured in that card. You know, slow and steady wins the race. Thinking long term. I will say that you will need patience this month. We are starting February out with a Mercury retrograde, and it is in the sign of Aquarius. That will be with us until February 21st when it turns direct. We do have 5 planets, yes, moving through the sign of futuristic, forward-thinking Aquarius. This is a challenge to you, Scorpio, because Aquarius is a sign that actually creates a square to your sign, which is that 90-degree angle that creates a little more challenge, a little more friction and pressure. So definitely there is patience required around this time of the year for you, especially because we have such a collection. We have Sun, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn all moving through that sign of Aquarius. It is hitting that 4th house of home and family for you. So I would say for a lot of you, especially if you happen to be in Aquarius rising, no, not a Aquarius rising, a Scorpio rising, I'm sorry. If you happen to be a Scorpio rising personally in your natal chart, you will feel all of that in your personal fourth house. But on a universal level, all Scorpios are experiencing that in that fourth house, and that's why home, family, soul's origins, family roots and dynamics, those are all coming up to the surface. And because it is an Aquarius, I think it's really calling for you to see the bigger picture, to go beyond the here and now. Don't get too caught up in what's happening right in the moment, and help that to let you be patient, because it's like, you know, something better is coming. You know, more open energy is coming down the road. Right now it may seem like a crisis point. It may seem like a lot of friction is coming to the surface, but that will change. So let's get into a numerology card for you. Let's pull a number and a corresponding keyword for that. Look at that, Scorpio. Number 56, relationship change. So I like this because, you know, the 5, that can be that number of change. It can be action. Yes, it can be friction. And 6, of course, is our number of relationships, love and partnership. Put those two together, what do you get? An 11, right? That's that synchronicity number of twin flames and soulmates, right? So relationships could be really shifting, going to the next level, leaving them behind, healing or reconnecting. It really just depends on your personal situation, which one of it is, but there is change in the relationship area for you. So let's get into a crystal and chakra card to see what chakra is most influenced and what crystal or gemstone are good to work with for February for you, Scorpio. Oh my goodness, I love this, the Larimar. I actually, you won't believe this, Scorpio, but I had a dream last night about Larimar, and I was using it to cleanse and clear like my physical aura. It was incredible. And this goes along with the water, with the ocean, the emotional body, and you are a strong, deep water sign, and the throat chakra, right? So again, you know, speaking your truth, being very clear, very direct, very open. I know, Scorpio, a lot of the time you work in those more subtle, emotional, you know, secretive realms, but this is really calling. That's why Aquarius can be a challenging sign for you. And it is because Aquarius is very open. It's very direct. It doesn't hide a single thing. It's like it's all hanging out there. And Scorpio, you don't do that generally, unless you have a lot of Aquarius maybe in your chart. You know, it's like you'll keep a few things in reserve, right? But this is really a month and an energy that's saying the more truthful, the more higher mind you can be, the more direct, open. It's going to liberate you so much on an emotional level, relationship level. And yes, the Larimar is a great stone for you to work with for this month. Absolutely. I feel very connected to that one, even though I'm not a Scorpio. I feel it. So let's get into your tarot. I will be doing a traditional Celtic cross. We'll be using 2 different decks, one to lay out the initial spread and the next to clarify. And we're going to just get a really good look at everything that's coming up around your month. Ooh, I like this. Yes. All right. So right in the center, Scorpio, at the heartbeat of the Celtic cross is 2 of Wands. So to me, that is a card of new beginnings. It's Aries energy. And so, you know, you may feel like, you know, you really want a new beginning. You're ready to, you know, take out that globe and say, where in the world do I want to go next? You could be making some decisions between door number 1 and door number 2. But overall, what I feel is that things are really opening up on that higher level. It may take, like it said, a little bit of patience, because Aries season is when the spring begins, and that's further, you know, down in the month of March. So, you know, even if it takes a little time, I think you're already contemplating the start of something new, and it could be that Aries season that really kicks it into high gear for you. But let's clarify this card to see what the deeper meaning might be. Look at this clarity. Yes, Ace of Swords. And that is super air energy, which is our Aquarius season that we're experiencing. So I think Scorpio, the more clear, the more open you are about, you know, talking about your plans, talking about your dreams and hopes for the future, the better they come into vision. And funny enough, even though we're experiencing a Mercury retrograde, I think in some ways for some of you, you might actually be seeing clearer. And some people do when Mercury goes in retrograde, because we're revisiting things. And it's like if something hasn't been addressed fully, if something hasn't been recovered or healed fully, we go back and we get the extra answers or the clarity that we need. So in the immediate past, we have the Seven of Swords. That is our sneaky guy of the tarot. To me, this is somebody that just doesn't honor their word, doesn't have integrity, steals your energy because they don't have enough of their own to make it, or they feel like they don't have enough to make it, so therefore they act in really sneaky ways. So you may have left somebody pretty dishonest, or somebody that didn't have a lot of integrity behind, you know. Or if there was something that you were hiding, Scorpio, you may have decided, you know, I don't want to be in that energy of hiding important information. I'm going to be very honest. I'm going to put it all out there. And you've really moved beyond this. Woo! These are jumping. These are jumping. Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness, the truth will set you free. So, Seven of Swords clarified by that devil. My goodness, you've definitely you have, oh, I can feel this. I can feel it in my heart chakra. Holy cow. Scorpio, I feel like you left behind something or someone that really wasn't being truthful with you. Oh my word, because that's had you imprisoned. This had you feeling trapped. It could have, I mean, if you had a secret that you revealed, or you finally just stopped, you know, trying to bother hiding something or somebody else's secret, this sets you free, right? And if you, you know, released yourself from some situation or some person or relationship that was really trapping you and making you feel just down all the time, this has been a very powerful time, but not easy. Not an easy time. Very, very challenging. Going into the future, we have our Moon card, and that is all about Pisces energy. It is the subconscious. It's the realm of spirit, the emotions, those deeper sensitivities. Sometimes this Moon energy isn't always the easiest to see clearly, right? And so to me, that can mean, again, you know, it's like, don't put up with people that are deceptive or situations that are deceptive. And don't be hiding things from others that you know need to be spoken or put out there on the table. I'll also say that with the Moon, again, it does require sometimes a little bit of patience, yes, because those moon cycles need time to change. And, you know, metaphorically, that means things in our life need time to change, time to grow, time to transform, so that you can see all aspects of a subject or issue. And look at this. Oh, that is beautiful, though. Queen of Pentacles. So I do feel, Scorpio, whatever dreams, visions, maybe, you know, it might seem like idealistic goals or things that are too good to be true. But I think there is something about you going into this future that you really want to manifest those dreams and more beautiful visions. You want to bring those to life. I love the combination of some Pisces energy with some earthy kind of Capricorn energy here with this Queen of Pentacles, because she is such a great manifester and nurturer, very similar to our Empress card or our Nine of Pentacles, right? She knows how to bring things to reality and to manifestation. So if you have dreams that, even if they seem a little far-fetched, I wouldn't give up on them, Scorpio. I think that you are ready to make some really big plans, or at least some practical plans to bring some of those dreams to life. What you're focused on underneath the spread is the Six of Pentacles, so you are focused on balance, equal give and take, reciprocity, and return of investment. That is coming up big time. So when it comes to the balancing work you're doing, especially like I said with home and family, you really want to be in a place of wisdom when it comes to either giving resources, time, energy, etc. to anyone that is in your life, or especially if you live with them. That is a big deal. So let's clarify this one for you. And we have our Knight of Pentacles, yes. So you really don't want to invest in anything that doesn't have some traction to it. It's like, yeah, okay, I don't mind investing in something if it's going to pay off down the road, because the Knight of Pentacles is all about being on that journey that has a successful outcome, right? So you also might be traveling for work or thinking about going somewhere different for work. That could be for some of you. On the top, crowning the spread message from Spirit, is our Queen of Wands, our beautiful, fiery, very magical, very, very generous, big-hearted queen. She is definitely aligned with the sign of Leo, so she has that very creative spirit. And I think that that message from Spirit, Scorpio, for you is be creative, be strong, speak from the heart, act from the heart. Don't try to hide anything too much right now. The more transparent and the more open you can be, the better, right? And when it comes to those subtle things and those unconscious things, you're really meant to start manifesting some of those dreams going into the future. And look at this, powerful, yes, Queen of Wands, clarified by the Magician, crowning the spread. So to me, this is so much about you creating this beautiful, bold new reality, using your power, using that firepower that you are gifted with. You have powers of magnetism. You are the phoenix from the ashes. You know how to create even out of nothing, Scorpio. You have that gift. You have that power. So let's get into your advice. Yes, nice. This is a pivotal month for you. So suggested approach is justice. Yes, and there is that scale of justice coming up, because in the Six of Pentacles, she holds the scale as well. And so justice holds, that the scales of balance, wrongs being righted, things coming back into fairness and equality. Wow. So Scorpio, be very fair. Be very honest in your dealings this month. Don't try to hide anything. It's really time to clear away the old construct. Look at this tower coming out here. So don't be afraid to clear away the old remnants of whatever past life you've been carting around, or things from the past that have been weighing you down. It's time to let those go and come back into balance, and be very direct into what you need to know. This is the Three of Pentacles. So what you need to know, Scorpio, is you are building a spiritual foundation, a spiritual refuge for yourself. And sometimes that's a physical, structure. Sometimes it's what's happening within us. That is a beautiful card. And it also is about group effort, group collaboration, not having to go all on your own. So if there's true good people in your life that are offering to help you in some of your endeavors and some of your work, I wouldn't turn it down. Yeah, Five of Cups. So I also think, Scorpio, you are doing a little bit of active grieving. I do. I think that some of, what you're going through is a release of some old wounds, some old pains. You might still feel like, I'm still recovering a little bit from this. But at the same time, it's like you need a little help from your friends, a little help from your community. You're going to get through it a lot easier if you ground and root in that communal energy and also in that spiritual foundation. Hopes and fears, Scorpio, you really want to go to the next level here when it comes to your spiritual growth. That is our Hierophant, our Taurus energy card. There is a lot of nice grounding energy around that, and really holding kind of that keys to the kingdom. And so I do feel like you might be a little nervous. It's like, I really want to go to the next level. Do I have what it takes? Do I have what it takes? Yes, you do. But it will take a slow and steady effort, of course. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's worth it though. It's really worth the investment of your time and energy into your spiritual pursuits. It really is. You're good at it. And so look at this outcome. This cannot get nicer for a reading like this. We have got the World card, the last card in the cycle of the major arcana. And so this is Saturn energy. Your own sign is represented in the World card. All are fixed signs. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. We're in Aquarius season. We have Mars and Uranus moving through Taurus, and you are a Scorpio. So there you go. This is all about those old doors closing and new doors opening up. So Scorpio, I feel like this is a very pivotal month indeed. Of you really closing out some old cycles, getting ready for new doors to open, getting ready for a time of manifestation. Yes, this does take a little patience. And yes, you are going to be dealing with, you know, a little bit of challenge. No doubt we all will be with this Mercury retrograde, but I'm telling you, it looks like the results are pretty golden, and I think it's really going to start paving the way for a great Pisces season coming up. Oh yeah, look at that. Six of Cups. Oh my goodness. So I feel with this, it's so funny. In the beginning, we were talking about all of the home and family issues that can come up with this Aquarius energy for you. But what I feel is that you're going to get some strong healing, closure, the answers you seek, the solutions you need around that, because there is that Six of Cups, home, family, kids, nostalgias. And if this Mercury retrograde happens to bring in, you know, an old lover or an old flame that you kind of didn't know what happened with them, I think you're going to get some super, super closure. Whether that means, you know, you pick up with them and go forward or not, that's really up to you, but you will get the answers and the closure you seek. On the bottom of the Arcanum, we have the Magician card again. Remember, you had that in your overall spread again in the top position. So again, creating a new life, creating a new reality out of your own ability, talents, and resources. And look at that. Very nice. Three of Cups on the bottom of the everyday. Lots of celebrations, good news being shared, and reconnection with your friends. You know, that's what I feel. Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups is reconnection with your community, your friends, having a good time talking to them, just feeling a joyous sort of reunion. So let's see what we've got for you for your affirmations here, Scorpio. Oh, I love it. Archangel Raphael is coming out of this deck for you, Scorpio. This is all about healing. Raphael helps you heal in mind, body, and spirit. So absolutely, if you connect with archangels, or even if you don't, I would not hesitate to say, you know, Archangel Raphael, I just ask you to heal my mind, heal my heart, inside and out, heal my physical body if you need it, because that is a powerful angel to call on. So Scorpio, I hope you have an incredible month of February. I'll be seeing you again very soon. Take care.